three wide. Off a turn 4, let's contact them. Majeski's under the inside wall. Back up in a trap, got a big crash here into turn number 1. Jordan Anderson up into the air for a moment, and multiple trucks involved in this one. It's the big one in turns 1 and 2, as the red flag is out here in Bristol. Off of the front straightaway here. Oh, it looks like Majeski thought he was clear and came up right in front of the 42 of Hocevar and got himself squirrely. He got hooked
side by side. Coming out of turn 4 onto the front stretch. As now Chris Wright tries to make a move, but they're gonna wreck on the front stretch. Going into turn 1, big wreck. 7 or 8 trucks involved. We just lost most of the front of the field here. Most of our contenders who had been showing up in this race. Red flag is out. Here's the replay of the incident. It looks like Chris Wright just got up into Sheldon Creed there. Nothing he could do at that point, as pretty much everybody else involved in that wreck was an innocent bystander. Good job though for Austin Williams himself, managing to barely thread the needle there, making it through that wreck. As we now see the drivers who were involved in this incident. Drivers like Johnny Sauter, Chandler Smith, Derek Krause, and even some drivers who you wouldn't have expected to see up front in the average race here, like Chris Wright or Ryan Truex.
Oh, we got trouble! A big wreck in the middle to the front of the pack, and that'll bring out the first caution today, and you can say it's the big one. Grant Enfinger, Carson Hocevar, many involved, many playoff contenders, and this will end a lot of days.
Carson Hocevar was just above the cut line going into the championship. He will be taken out, as well as so many other good trucks in this race.
As you can see, the field diminished. Almost a dozen, I'd say, yeah, maybe even over a dozen trucks involved in that one, as Grant Enfinger takes it behind the wall. I believe the amount of points he has will be good enough to put him into the playoff championship race. But I don't know, as we take a replay here, we can see Matt DiBenedetto, maybe it was just a bad push on his part, maybe Enfinger got loose, but spins in front of the field when they're 3 wide and just piles up everyone.
Yeah, when you're running so close like that, it's so hard to avoid, especially at a narrow racetrack like this. You see the 23-16 completely block the track, and there's everybody flying in. Nick Sanchez, a hard hit on the inside wall.
Yeah, I was just watching him hard hit on the angle we have up here. As now we can see the trucks that have survived, but we can also see the trucks that
Nick fight back on the outside though. Trost trying to edge ahead. They come off too, and he gets into the back of Steelman. Steelman goes right back up into the field, takes out Darlington and Trost with him. Oh my goodness. Dion Scott goes around actually 3 really hard hits. 2 trucks that shouldn't have been involved in that. Trost with a lot of damage on the nose of his Ray Bestos Ford. There's Darlington wrecked with Steelman. Those two have crashed into each other 2 races in a row. What happened there? And it just looks like Jason Trost got into Steelman, and Matthew couldn't get back under control and went right back up into the track.
Rival, but Jordan Anderson does not go. And the 51 is right into the 40, and the 21 is right into the back of the 51 there, as the caution flag is back out here on this restart. 4 trucks pile up here on the front stretch. Jordan Anderson just did not go. And the 40 of Ross Chastain went for a wild ride here. And the 21 just had nowhere to go, right into the back of the 51. Kyle Busch would just not let off the gas there and ran right through the 3 truck here. And it takes out our top 3 contenders in this race up until this point. As you see, cleanup being done. Extensive cleanup there. Ross Chastain.
They can't do this for too long. 4 wide, and there they go. Oh, it's a huge wreck. Some drivers able to get away from it, being caught up in it. Wow, what a huge crash. 98 gets under the 44. Some of the fastest cars in this race are taking out Ryan Truex. Kyle Busch gets into Ryan Truex, and everybody else piles in. That's the 98 right here. Pile into the 44. And we're going to go down to pit road with Tim Hortons next series with an update on some drivers.
Thanks to Northwest. Yeah, these 3 trucks are going to repair
Haley
their
Deegan hanging on in front of Rose. Rose tries to block Chandler Smith. He's going to go around and up and over. It's the big one at Talladega. Cars up in the wall. Jennifer Jo Cobb manages to plow in. A huge wreck at Talladega, and the red flag is out.
What happened? Ben Rhodes tried to dive low on Haley Deegan, made contact with Chandler Smith, got his truck sideways up into the wall, and of course that truck went upside down as the 98 plowed into him, and Jennifer Jo Cobb coming in very late into the fray.
Yeah, it's just a chain reaction here. The 99 came down in front of the 18, and the teammate Enfinger ended up picking up Ben Rhodes and other cars, trucks, and Gordon Anderson.